So back to Spider. What we're gonna do is use the for loop to know how much time, to know how much money we're gonna have after some time. So let me write it down. So we're gonna have an initial balance of, well, we know that we have 15 years and we have a balance of 10,000, right? And we were gonna use a for loop. That were our initial settings, and I'm just gonna square them just for them to look nice. And there you go. So let's write down everything in code. We have balance equals what was it? 10,000. Our our interest rate is 5%. And we know we want to live it 15 years, right? So y is 15. So our notation for the for is going to be as follows. For, as you expected, I, which is our counter, in range, and then we're going to write the number we want to. In this case, we have 15. We could write like 15 like that, but let's be elegant and write 15 like that, right? So I'm going to write balance is equal to the balance times 1 plus the interest rate, and let me just print something to know how much money I have. Print, I have like text equals year. I'm gonna call it year, colon, balance. So I'm gonna write text dot format, and I'm gonna use I and balance, right? So something you need to learn and we need to remember from this are the types of variable that we're using, right? So in here, we're using the variable I, which is our counter. This var I, it's a local variable. What does it mean? That means that this variable just lives as long as these curly cases live, okay? Outside this, I mean here, it's gonna be dead, so it's not gonna exist. So we need to be careful just to use it in our for. And well, let me just finish that. Print final final balance string balance. Okay, so let me run this, and there we go. Okay, so if we scroll up a little bit, we just can notice that we have our initial balance in here, and we also have 10,500, and then it always starts in Y. So from 0 to 14, there are 15 years, which is great. And our last year we have 20,000 pesos, which is something we didn't know we're gonna get, but what now that we have after 15 years. So this is how a for works. Please be careful just to remember the notation of this and remember this things, okay? And let's just write a big, nice heart over there.